Well, what I got here is a Jasmine acoustic guitar. It's relatively good shape. I had to do some bridge work. Never done that before, so but I had to sort of sand down underneath it to smooth it out, and then you know, that sand. Where did that come? What did I keep getting into? My knuckle there. And then put some C clamps on it to help Grandma's paddle. I'm using Grandma's paddle to help hold it down at the surface. It's been on this for about 30 or 40 minutes. And the epoxy I used actually says that you can actually, you know, it actually dries within 3 or 4 minutes of being applied after application. So I've done it for about 30 or 40 minutes, and it can actually take the weight load after 15 minutes. But to get the good cure out of it, supposed to let it set for 24 hours. So I'm going to do that. But today, but I'm going to go ahead and put strings on it, but I'm not going to tighten them up. I'm not going to tune them up or anything. I'm just going to put them on there, lay some slack in them, just go ahead and have them on there. I got the neck board taped up, the fretboard, not neck board, because the frets have a little oxidation happening. They're looking kind of hazy and old and grungy and just not having a good time here. So I'm going to bring the shine back out of them. Now, you see me in the base video use some sandpaper and some cleaner to do that with. I'm going to try something else today. I'm always trying to try something new that might work. I got some new files in my box that I'm going to try to use. And I ain't gonna do nothing to take the you know, frets off with, you know, or rub them too much. Just enough to clean them up a little bit and see what happens. And before I go whole hog and just do the whole thing like that, I'm going to try on a couple of them, see how it turns out. So that way, you know, if I don't like how it's working or how it's working, or if I don't think it's working, I can stop and go back to the other way since it worked the last time with that bass. So let's get busy. While this, I'm going to go ahead and leave Grandma's paddle on this a little longer. And then I'm going to take it off here shortly, but I'm going to go ahead and get this frets and start working on those. It's been raining off and on all day long outside the workshop. Nice rainy day. Alright, so let's try the file thing. I got a little file. Let's see if it works.
Nobody.
Gotta do it straight across them though. Don't want to do no kind of angle. That's kind of hard to keep them steady. Maybe I'll just do it like this. Let's see how that turns out. Yeah, it turns out okay. You know what? Let's go back the other way, guys. Yeah, I think I was actually removing some metal with that file. I don't like that. These are just fine the way they are. So I'm gonna go and try something else here. Take the tarnish off, or I guess you'd call it. Let's try some of this. I picked some of this up the other day. Now all I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna apply it directly to it. Just going to take a little bit here and apply it to the towel at hand, not directly on the surface, right there on the towel, and just start rubbing the frets and see what happens. It should be taking it off there. Maybe I need some more on there. Let me move y'all back a little bit. Get in here and clean these up. I can see them. Oh, they are getting a little shiny. This is I don't know how much I remember how much I paid for this stuff exactly. I think it was like around $3. Maybe a little bit on the towel, a little bit extra. Supposed to wear gloves with this, but I'm not. So we're just gonna continue our little rub down, getting them cleaned off. Let's go ahead and hit all of them first, and then come back and do some polishing on them. Well, this stuff stinks. does stink though. It's real nasty. I'm into trying new things when it comes to cleaning something up and finding a new idea with it. And if it works, you like the results, you can try it on your own. Steven's out here. He loves it outside, but it's raining out there and you can't get out there, so you're staying with me on the porch and talking and singing. Him, Daddy Hart, he knows it. Daddy loves him to death. Loves him to pieces. I think those are actually starting to shine up pretty good. Now I'm gonna get a little rag and see. Put the lid on this before I spill it. And see if it's true or not. Let's do some sandpapering. Now you want to do this lightly. You're not looking to remove anything. You just very easy. You want to keep it flat, both hands on the surface. Move up and down, not this way. Just up and down. You all right, buddy? All right, now let me get something to kind of rinse the sandpaper off there with. Easy. Oh, he's playing around. Little stinker. So we're just going to rinse them down now with a wet cloth, this wet wipe, see what we got. I've been cleaning guitars almost all day long. I cleaned the case of that bass. It came new. It came like brand new. I've been cleaning guitars almost all day long. This morning I kind of got a scare with that bass. I kind of finally got curious with that bass to see if it worked or not. And first plugged it into the amp in the living room and did not get a response out of it. So I brought it out here, kind of cleaned the point where the actual jack goes into the guitar. The little point that comes in and it makes contact. It was kind of corroded and dirty, so I went ahead and cleaned that off. And as soon as I did that, we started making noise with it, so it makes me happy. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and try to put this Tarnex stuff on here again. Put a little bit more on my rag. Here. Come on, get off there. Good Lord. It's supposed to be child-proof, not mat-proof. Come here. There we go. And then we're going to come by them again, rub them down. I think 95% of the time on these instruments, I think it's me cleaning the necks and the frets off. I haven't really had to clean frets off of anything I had yet because they've been pretty clean, but I'm starting to see a shimmer, reflection in these frets. Won't really know until I get the tape taken back off and put it up against the thing of the fretboard. Get these strings out of there. There's the strings I'm fixing to put on there. Get this tape out of here. Start clearing off some of this mess I got. Sandpaper's still good. I always try to reuse as much as I can. So we got this. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the tape off the fretboard because I got them. You can see it, and they're starting to shine in this light. They come clean right now.
Here's your crackers.
Alright, so let's take these clamps off. The glue should be set on it. I'm going to take them off. Easy. Easy. Is my arm in the way? Yes, it is. Sorry. I'm trying to do this without getting my arm in the way. I apologize. Let me get the board out of there. Come around. Still put my arm in the way for you. Sorry, there's just no way of doing this, really. There you go. And drop the guitar down. Alright, how did I do on my first time doing the bridge? Man, don't look bad. Everything's lined up. Let's try a bridge pin. Oh boy. It's a little offset. Great. But you can still get them down there. And I'll take that. They must have shifted over a little bit. Great. Put these up where they belong here. There you go. Yeah, it looks like maybe the holes get shifted over a little bit. Great. That one works. What the hell is wrong with these two out ones? Oh my. Oh damn. Uh-oh.
I got crackers.
But it's still manageable. I mean, it ain't too bad. I mean, it gets stuck about halfway. Whoever it is better be the Hulk when they get ready to change their strings out. But the bridge is on there. Maybe I can kind of fix that with a file or something. File them holes down. I don't know. We're going to try something. This will either work or make it worse. This is a file. I'm removing some wood, so maybe. Let's see what they do now. A little better. God, that's a lot better. Get all the way in there. It'll. I kind of feel this tool was kind of made for this. Oh, it's going in there. We're good. Let me see if the other ones are doing the same thing. That one's okay-ish. That one's okay-ish. We need to file in a little bit. The holes kind of got offset a little bit. But I kind of feel that this file here was made for this. All I'm doing is filing the wood back over a little bit.
I also just Googled it. There's something called Rust-Oleum floor transformation, to where we might not have to sand down the floor, only like the super rough spots.
So,
We just fixed that yesterday.
alright, so I got that little file piece down in there, and they're not exact, but the pegs go in there better now, and you can get them out. Of course, the second I say that, you can't get them out. They go down in there a lot better.
That was a waste of $100.
So that's it right there. Yeah, we bought a canopy for outdoors, and it don't even withstand the rain. I mean, it just collapsed. I mean,
We thought it was the sides
collapsed.
of it. No, it's just.
Sad. That's
What?
That is.
What are you doing?
So I'm gonna press on now. We got that little tidbit done. A little filing tool, man. I love this set I got.
Can I go in?
This is pretty awesome. I can actually do some work, decent woodwork with this stuff. Filing down what I need, frets. If I need to smooth out some frets, those will be good for that. So now frets, they look a lot better. So now let's see if we can get the neck to look about the same, better. It's really, really dirty. I can't wait to see what my sprayway gets off of that. If y'all be careful using the spray away. Read the directions carefully. And it is a tub, tile, and toilet cleaner. So if you're going to use it, read the directions carefully. The results may vary. This has been a disclaimer from Uncle Matt. But I'm going to use it and just go ahead and see what I get out of it. Hey, bud. And you got to shake it well. I mean, if you read the directions, let's see. Disinfects. Well, good. Killing some, killing some good stuff here. Federal law. Yeah, okay, we're good. There's federal laws on this, I guess. All right, well, let's just use it. In the name of the law, sprayer on there. And let it sit there and let it eat. Let's get the excess off the body of the guitar, though. I can't wait to see what all comes off of this. We're going to let it sit there for a couple of minutes. Just let it soak into the wood. Or soak in there and lift. It's basically lifting the dirt out of there. The oil from your skin, the sweat. You sweat, you put dust on it. It's the dirt, and it's just nasty. It sits, and it gets on your fretboard. And starts drying it out. And just, yeah. Bring y'all in a little closer. If you could watch carefully, you can see it bubbling, the sprayway. It's lifting. It gets in there and lifts up the dirt and the grime and loosens it all up so you can wipe it away. And you actually start seeing it bubble. I feel like I'm doing an infomercial for this cleaner or something. Spray away. Apply it. Let it sit for 2 minutes. Probably not. Let it sit for that long. And watch magically as everything you see comes off of that board. It's dirty. Just gonna let it sit here and eat for a few more seconds because I don't want to keep applying it on there. This fretboard was pretty nasty. Wow. Yeah, buddy. Look at that brown stuff. Alright. You want to wait until all the bubbles are pretty much gone. The fizz is gone. The foam is gone. So it pretty much just looks like a water-looking consistency. Now you just want to wipe it away. Each fret, just come in, wipe it away. I'll come back with the big reveal. And now, the big reveal on the rag here. Look at all that. It just came off that guitar. This one actually isn't as dirty as the rest of the other guitar necks that I've cleaned off, actually. Usually when I pull that off, they start looking like... Here was one I had from a guitar, from the guitar case. You can see how dirty that thing is. That's from that bass guitar case I was cleaning up. So this acoustic guitar isn't as bad at all. Just trying to bring it back to life and hopefully find it a good home where it'll be played. Somebody learn music on it, you know. Alright, so we're going to let the neck alone for just a little bit. Let's get to the other parts of the guitar and clean that. I think for the body, we're just going to use some of that pledge on there. Let me get this lid on this guitar next before I spill it. We're going to put the sprayway away. Get this out of here, that out of here. And I'm going to use a cloth for this part. That up there. Way. I got the pledge here somewhere. So now we're just going to spray it on the body here, and it's safe for furniture. I mean, it's furniture polish. It's got moisturizing oil and things of that nature. Just spray it evenly on the front of it. Now, what did I do with that cloth of mine? Here's an old towel. I don't know if I want to use that though. Come back to you. I gotta find a towel. Yeah, the polishing rags I've had out here before, I already had to put them in the laundry. That base made all of it filthy. I used all my good rags up. Now we're just going to go and just wipe it in, clean it all up. Every bit of it.
Oh no. Good boy.
I think that this would actually be the first acoustic guitar I'm going to sell in my shop. I think. Yeah, this would be the actual first you put in there. I try to keep all my prices reasonable. Try to make a little bit off of them, and then, try to save y'all some money on instruments as well. And plus, I put a little work into them. I don't want to give anybody or sell instruments, that are dirty, nasty, and because I do get some pretty beat up. I've had some nice ones, a few nice ones, but some of the ones I buy are used, and they need a little TLC. Like this one, I think this one was in the same place as that bass. It was in a shed, and I don't think it was fortunate enough to have a case for it. This one ain't got a lacquer finish to it, so we don't have to worry about polishing it or anything with a polisher. Just this dusting stuff will work just fine. Maybe I'm gonna come back to some Vaseline on these bridge and the fretboard, so we're gonna get that.
I saw him just grab this. I'm gonna try and put this.
Oh Lord! Good thing you were there on top of it. He had him a hacksaw in his hand.
He's like, I'm gonna break out of here.
This thing needs a new home. It needs somebody that's gonna play it, love it, and just enjoy it. It's still a beautiful little guitar. It's just been sitting up for so long. They get forgot about in them sheds. Especially when it's a divorced couple, and the wife was asking the husband, the ex-husband, to come get your stuff, and he just wasn't going to do it. So she finally got tired of it and said, "No, they gotta go." So here they are, and I got it. My possession. So, turn it to this side now. Same thing to it. Slide over. And it's got mineral oil and stuff in this pledge, so it kind of help moisturize the wood, protect it. It's a good thing. The wood protected. Now, when we get the back, oh man, somebody took a pencil or something to the backside. I want y'all to look at this. Well, this is the first time I ever looked on the backside of this thing. Uncle Matt's going to preach at you, kids, guys and gals. Don't do things like this. Be careful, because you can leave holes in them. No. This looks like it was done with a pencil or something. And of course, I have no way of fixing that. Poor thing. Lord have mercy. But we're going to get her signed up.
Hey, no, don't. No, you can't go out there. use skateboarders right now. Stop it.
Steven's wanting to go outside so bad. He hates it when it rains.
It's not funny.
Get the neck here, up in here. Alright, so now we roll it back over now. Yeah. Perfect. She's taking shape now. She's looking real good, guys. She's taking shape. Cleaned up. Now let's get the headstock. If y'all can see, I'll bring it down a little further. You can clean the headstock. Right on in here. Clean up around it.
What are you doing? What do you got? Steven.
Now I'm going to go over it with the microfiber here in just a minute, the cloth, and take care of any excess that's been left behind.
Ow, ow,
Polish her down.
ow, ow, ow.
Y'all in frame? Y'all see what I'm doing? Good. A little bit there anyway. Just kind of go over it. One final wipe down. Alright, so we finished polishing it down. We'll put the some lube on it.
Don't
You want to see what's up, baby? I'm just interested in what Daddy's doing. That's all.
What, baby? No, we can't go outside. It's raining. You tried skating through here. Sweetheart, I understand, but it's raining. It's muddy. I don't want you to get sick. You've got a couple doctor's appointments coming up. No, please. He tried escaping through this window right here. Wait. Yeah, we gotta get that fixed. Steven. Let me clip his nails.
Well, let's Vaseline this thing, put some strings on it, and we'll call this thing done. Actually, I think I might hold off on putting strings on it and let that bridge set for more longer. This might be about the end of the video right here. Oh, it's just soaking up. It's dry. It's really dry. I put it on there pretty thick. What you think, baby? What you think, youngin?
He being talkative.
He is. Alright, put this away. And now I shall work that in. Oh, I gotta put some. I still got some on my finger. I gotta put some on here so I can borrow some from the neck.
Steven, don't you do it. You don't know. Steven,
Okay.
don't you do
The
it.
paper towel's a little damp.
Where's the baby?
Even though, cause I don't have the.
There you are.
So I'm not gonna
There you are.
worry about rubbing it off. I just want to work it
Where's
in.
the baby?
Wood.
Where's the baby?
Gotta
Where
work it in.
There he is.
Get it in there. And now, come along with it. Start working it in. Polish it. long. This thing's gonna have to go to the washer too. It's stained up. All the guitars I've cleaned and necks I've cleaned off. Now that's a lot better. It don't feel as dry now. Feels a lot better. Looks a lot better. Cleaned up. I think this patient is done. I was going to put some strings on it, guys, but I think what I really need to do, because I've been second guessing myself the entire way here, is just go ahead and let that bridge set for a bit. So I'm going to take it back inside, hang it back up on the wall for about a day or two, and let it sit there and cure for a little bit longer with that glue before I put anything on it. That'll be in another video. I'll get to it here in a couple days. The bass strings will be in tomorrow, so tomorrow I got to work on that bass some more and get it on. So get it on there, and we'll do a setup video on this, you know, in a couple days. So set it up, get the strings on it, check the neck straightness, check the frame, all that stuff, and make sure everything is the way it's supposed to be. Well, let me get you in there and show you all that's clean here. Get you in. Don't look bad, does it? Got a little glue that kind of worked out behind it, but not bad. It's in there pretty good. And I'll probably take that file again and try to refile some of those holes. As soon as I get off here, I'll probably try to refile it. But the fretboard looks 10 times better. Frets look brand new again. So it looks like the sandpaper is probably the way to go here. Clean them up. It just takes a while to tape off the fretboard. I mean, a long time to do that. And the fretboards just feel soft at the touch. They just feel real good. And it's just, they're ready to roll. Yeah, so does the headstock. Looks good. Everything looks good on here. Alright, so this is going to be it, guys. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for the new video notifications. Goodbye, and keep playing, guys.